we're going to talk about our Dungeon Master tip. Play to each player's goals. When running an adventure, or more specifically, a campaign, know what drives your players. Know what motivates their characters. Though it's worth noting that the former is probably more potent than the latter. As a DM, use the information that we to get the player. Use the information to get the players and their characters to do what you want. No, I'm talking about casting Charm Person. A great example is if the characters are heading out of a dungeon and you know that the wizard is a sucker for exploration and lore. Well, a simple perception check on the way out might be used to catch the wizard's attention. The unique information doesn't don't break nothing. The unique information doesn't um, necessarily have to have a value at that moment. We always try to do these quick rewards, right? But this can be a powerful tool to lead into the character gaining knowledge and insight that'll be valuable at a much later time. More interesting than simply just rolling a knowledge check when the time comes, I think, especially if the player themselves remembers it. So a really great example is maybe you go into you're in a temple to I don't know, a temple of the cultists of blood trolls or something. And so on the way out, the character happens to notice some etchings of the blood troll underneath the sun on one picture and under the moon on the other one. And under the moon, its flesh is all distorted and everything, but under the sun, it looks like it's empowered. So that could be a clue to the fact that when they're in light, they're very strong, but they have weakness to moonlight or something like that. I just made that up off the top of my tongue, but that's the first thing that I thought of.
That's pretty badass.
Because now you
Just making it up like that.
and they may or may not run into this thing later, but that little clue could be something that will be really exciting, and you've imparted that particular information to them. So when that event comes, it's not meta knowledge anymore. It's what?
It's character knowledge.
Character knowledge, and you've put that out in front of them. What do you think, Ian?
Looks like there's a little bit more too.
Yeah, it's not important.
Get the first. What actually came to mind when I read through this tip was, you remember the whole 5-room dungeon setup, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I was just
What
thinking
if we
about
changed it to the 5-player dungeon setup?
Ooh. So each part of the dungeon attacks a part of the character or player's motivations.
Yep.
Oh my God, you're a genius! Everyone, give him a genius award. That is
nice.
worth a golf clap. Yep, that's
Uh-huh.
really good.
Because I've definitely had multiple DMs say, "Well, let's kill something. So, guys, here's your combat card for the day."
Yeah, I do that all the time. I do that.
Not just you.
That's not a bad thing, but dude, we need to write that up somewhere. Oh, we did. You're welcome. All right. So and honestly, Ian gets it. Understanding what drives your characters allow us to gives us a direct voice of the characters, which is perfect. And I don't know that I can top what Ian just said. So I'm blown away. Where was this knowledge previously? Up in your noggin?
Waiting to come out at the right moment.
We need to give him a little talking
right
thing. When he just
time.
gets an idea, he just talks right in.
Well,
like a phone.
Well, that's my problem. I don't come up with ideas. I just make ideas better.
Fair enough.
He just bashed your 5-room dungeon shit. Like, I took your 5-room dungeon, made it better, bitch.
John 4, we're not serious. I don't think. F the 5-player room it is now. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna have to write a blog about that now.
I like the 5-room dungeon though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna write a blog about that.
I mean, it's the same concept at the end of the day, anyway. So.
Yeah, but I think it's better. Or a mesh of the two is perfect.
Yeah.
The first, having a dungeon where you have a guardian, that guardian has to be tied to something that motivates one. Oh, its eyes are made of rubies. Ho ho ho! Abu is gonna love that.
Okay.
Which one was Monkey? It was Abu, right?
Yep.
Okay. Apu was the Quickie Mart guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I get them mixed up. So Abu gets in trouble by what? A giant stone statue with a giant eyes made of rubies. So that's that you
It was
can
holding
tie
it, actually.
that can whatever. Why do you gotta correct me like that, man? I was onto something.
Well,
You're just like bam, like a
Wait,
train.
didn't it have ruby eyes?
Probably.
Anna was holding a giant ruby.
Oh, wait, maybe it had smaller ones.
Or
He's
maybe we
like,
think of the cover for the first D&D Player's Handbook.
I don't
Because it had ruby
know.
eyes.
Either way, I think it's a genius idea, and I'd like it stricken from the record that it came from Ian because the intro video was him just insulting me the whole time. So, all right, let's go
And
ahead.
yet, you were laughing.
Yeah, I know because it was funny.